we speak that truth so effortlessly. Living like no script, just energy. From the block to the base to the legacy. I'm popular, yeah, celebrities. Started with a combo, now the world leaning in. Four vets in the room, let the stories begin. No filters, no scripts, just wisdom and sin. We talk, hustle hard, and the places we've been. From the field to the mic, that growth is the lesson. Turn pressure into presence, that's the real confession. Got the crowd tuned in for the raw and the rare. You can feel the truth breathe through the air. Unpopular celebrities, yeah, we speak that truth so effortlessly. Living like no script, just energy. From the block to the base to the legacy. Unpopular celebrities. Talk music, talk ball, talk rank and salute. Every topic on the table, every word in pursuit. We the voice for the ones that the world overlook. Turn pain into punchlines, life into the hook. Yes, in the chair, we breaking the mold. Every episode's heat, every message is gold. No gimmicks, no mask, just purpose and peace. When the lights come on, that real don't cease. Unpopular celebrities, yeah, we speak that truth so effortlessly. Living like no script, just energy. From the block to the base to the legacy. Unpopular celebrity. We ain't chasing fame, we redefining the game. Give light to the name that the system can't tame. Got the people tuned in, cause they feel our lane. It's the voice of the real, not a chase for acclaim. Mic check, then the vibe start to settle for a host. One stage and the truth is the medal. So before that show start, let the beat breathe steady. When you hear the name, just know we ready. Oh yeah, when you hear the name, just know we ready. Unpopular celebrities, yeah, we speak that truth so effortlessly. Living like no script, just energy. From the block to the base to the legacy. Unpopular celebrities.
What up, man? We're gonna have to really fix this thing.
That intro is fire. I was rolling. I was like, I was dancing over here, man. It's like, what do you say? No giants in the game. It's the jam. Some really good speakers, some bass. That joint bump, boy. You can see that in the club.
In the club. You know what? I was thinking about changing it. You remember that old song? Came out. We ready. We ready. Man, that joint gets. If that joint don't get you hyped, check your heartbeat.
I don't know about that.
That's crazy.
That's kind of old school, man. I like this one, but I mean, you can have as an alternate though. You know, you could always do that.
Nah, once you get an intro, you kind of gotta stick with it. It's your format. It's just who you are. It's how you represent.
Okay.
Anyway, Sunday, big day. This is my last stream for. Oh no!
Shoot.
No, next one. Yeah. Next one is my last one for a while. And then Monday, I was thinking about doing the Spurs and Knicks game. I know you probably won't be off by the time it gets you get home. Shoot, 5:30.
Dang.
Well, 5:30. I'm sorry, 5:30 my time. That's what.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
And it's on the East Coast?
Well, East Coast is what, 7:30 or something? 8:30? It shows so late on the East Coast. I feel so bad for my East Coast people. Like, you have to be a different breed or just grow up over there to get used to watching games at midnight. I mean, to me, that's kind of crazy. I remember when I was stationed in Delaware, we were watching the Floyd Mayweather fight.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that thing didn't start till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, pays the cost to be the boss.
But it starts at 8:30 on the East Coast.
No, it starts at 7. Yes, yeah, 8:30. You're right.
Yeah.
7:30 here. So I should be home by then.
Yeah, I was
Are you
thinking
trying to do
about
the
it.
whole game or just?
I watched the whole game. Maybe just the second half, but you might be asleep by the time that happens because that's late.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that, but especially if it's garbage.
Ain't none of the games been garbage. How surprised are you that the Spurs are down 2-0?
I am very. You know, someone made the idea of the Spurs are gonna suck because they didn't have any rest when the Knicks has been resting all along. And I was like, I think that's gonna hurt the Knicks. And man, was I wrong. I must admit, y'all gonna kill me, especially you Spurs fans. But I made a post on my Facebook page that I was officially hitching my wagon to the bandwagon of the Spurs.
Yeah.
I must admit, I started loosening the boat. I was about to be like, Cuba, be like, yo, let me out. Yo, let me out. That's how I feel, because it's embarrassing, bro. Like, you know, it's funny. Shout out to Spurs fans, man, because them dudes, even when they lose, they still find some reason to go out there in the street, do some wild stuff. They don't give two ducks.
I mean, you know what? I think you probably don't remember, but I did tell you the Spurs would be an easier matchup for the Knicks. Mm-hmm. And nobody believed me. OKC would have been a nightmare for the Knicks, but the Spurs don't match up well with them. And the only reason... go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll cut you off. Go ahead.
I think the only reason I say that is Brunson is a problem. And OKC has better perimeter defenders than the Spurs. Spurs have good perimeter defenders, but Brunson is a problem. He is a serious problem. And everybody thinking Wemby, I don't think the lights are too bright for Wemby. I think the way they're playing defense on him, he's getting frustrated. He's throwing, like, did you see the last game where he threw the ball away?
Oh, you mean when he threw the ball to hit the back of the player?
Yeah. At the end, like, oh man, you know, you always hindsight things, but
I think it's inexperience too, and I think it's a lot of pressure. Someone made a post on Facebook, can't remember his name, but he made a great point. The NBA, you know, there's long been, suspicion that the NBA has been fixing games or whatever, any sport these days, right? And one would argue that the NBA has gotten what they want. They've gotten the Knicks, a storied franchise who haven't been in the finals, who hasn't won a finals since '73. And then you had the Spurs with arguably the next big star that's going to take over the NBA is Wemby, right? Mm-hmm. And so they got him in the finals where they want him at. And then the last shot, or the shot where Wemby could be the hero, he missed.
Yep.
And I think let's see, what's up, Freddie Kincaid? What's going on with you, bro? Freddie Kincaid says that turnover off the back of Castle is just IQ chemistry. Yeah, and I think it's a lot of nerves too. I think this is going to make Wemby stronger. I hate to say it, but the boat from my wagon is slowly starting to come out. I think it's over for the Spurs, bro. I know y'all ain't gonna like it. I think
they're gonna go down 3-1 and come back to San Antonio.
Yeah.
And if they can win that, that's really their only hope. It's really looking bleak, and I'm sure in the locker room it's bleak too, because they have an inexperienced head coach. It's not like they have. I'm sure Popovich is around, but they ain't got Popovich there to kind of hold the team together. They're all young. They haven't been down 2-0 in the playoffs yet. They were at home and down 2-0. Now you got to go to New York for 2 games. And like you said, New York ain't won since the 70s. It's fitting to be crazy.
Oh, bro. Like I said, I will be the first to admit I'm wrong on several accounts. One, I was wrong about Jalen Brunson. Like, for years, like, I know I seen him played in Villanova and all that, but I really didn't watch this dude. I was like, what's the big deal about Jalen Brunson, man? I mean, like, I'm looking at his stature, like, he ain't all that. See, it's over for sure. Freddie Kincaid says, it's over for sure. Knicks in 4, ain't no gentleman sweep. Ha ha. Dang. Savage.
Hey, Spurs made
Gene
it out
Harris,
the
what's
West.
our brother? Spurs made it out the West, but the Knicks look unbeatable. I don't know if they're unbeatable, but it don't look good that they won't win the finals. And here's another reason why. I looked it up last night. I woke up in the middle of the night thinking about it. I said, let me do a little search. So I said, yo, when was the last time a team in the NBA finals was down, 2 games and won the finals?
It was oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it was 5 teams total. What was the one you was gonna say?
The Cavs and Warriors?
Correct. Yep. In 2016, it was 4-3. The Cavaliers won. I think that was fixed anyway, but that's another story.
And I think the Cavs, or was it the Heat, San Antonio?
You close. Heat and the Mavericks.
Heat and the Mavericks. Oh, yeah,
I think that was fixed too. Those are both LeBron James teams, right?
Oh, well, LeBron been to 10 finals, so it's hard not to find him in one. Hey, Gene Harrison, I got a question for you if you're still on here. Let me know. I got a question for you. Kind of funny question.
And then you've got the Bucks and the Suns in 21.
The Bucks play the Suns?
Yeah, in 2021.
Who the heck was on the Suns?
4 games to 2. Was that Durant with the Suns?
No.
It wasn't?
No.
All right, let me fact check that one then.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
anyway,
Gene, what do you think about when somebody leads the first song chant and they mess it up? Do you think they should take the diamond off? Have to take the diamond off?
A better question is why y'all even have a first song chant. It is corny as duck. That show is terrible.
You know what? It's a big copyright infringement for the first song chant, and people don't realize it is. But it's from that old movie where they say gamma, 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 gamma.
Yeah, School Days.
Yeah. And people don't, it's like people have never seen it. But they said when I was in shirt school, they told me that somebody came up with that chant a long time ago. I said, oh, he got that from School Days. And they were like, no, he came up with that on his own. Oh, no. That is the ideal School Days chant. And all he did was say one sharp rock.
That is one of the corniest chants I have ever heard. Only because they got it from School Days.
Laughing out loud. It's funny not taking the diamond off though.
I mean, y'all, I'm good with y'all. I love the diamonds. I love first songs. It's just y'all chant is whack. It's whack. Y'all need to change that joint. It's whack.
Yeah, practice it prior for sure because it sounds crazy when you mess it up.
You better than me. If I was on, I would be playing it right now just to show you, to illustrate it. I don't know it ain't the right thing to do, but
show what?
An example of a bad chant. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible.
I love the role. He's like,
right. It was effing horrible. Like this is a prototypical person who just wants the limelight, and it looks stupid as when they're in it.
That was terrible. That was a terrible joke.
If you did it for the right reasons, you wouldn't have that. If y'all want to see it, I don't give a duck because you effed it up your damn.
Let's illustrate what is before we get on that, let me quickly finish the finals thing, then we can quickly go back to that. Yes, the Bucks did play the Suns. It was Devin Booker's Suns in 2021. Dang it, what? Giannis won the finals with the Bucks. They was down 2 games and they won.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have Portland and Philly, which I hate, in 77 when Bill Walton's team was down 2-0 and they beat the Sixers. That. And then the last one was Boston and the Lakers in 69 with Boston. But anyway, more importantly, did you know in NBA history, there has never been a team down 2 games when they played at home and won the finals, meaning the Spurs had 2 home games and they lost 2 home games. No team has ever done that and won the final.
Wow.
So that's huge.
See. So I'm going to put $20 on the Spurs and see what happens to win the finals.
Well, I got my WD-40. I'm squirting it on the boat to hitch my wagon.
All right, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Okay, now back to the shirt thing. I'm not a shirt. Although I suspect I know what the reasons why, but I'm going to let you handle it because since you're from their same group,
I was.
Illustrate for me the right reasons to do the chant.
So the right reason is a retirement ceremony for a shirt. That's the right place and right time. If you have, you could even and graduation and shirt graduation. That's it. That's the only two places I can think of it. Shirt graduation and Maxwell. That's it.
So you have an issue if someone did it at the shirt council meeting just to hype people up.
I would think that
maybe an alumni shirt like Manny Pinero comes visit or something.
If you want to come, no, I think that's corny. Yes, I think that's super corny. Manny Pinero, I know you got your little LLC that you're doing. Congratulations on that.
Little. Why you gotta say
I don't know if it's big or little, but you got your LLC. Congratulations on that. But if you ever come to a shirt meeting and try to start the meeting by one sharp rock, that is freaking flopping corny. Some people love it. I think it's almost like, when you got, what's that group called? The Qs, and they do their little thing. I think that is hype. I get hype when I see them do things.
I think that's corny too.
Go.
I think that's corny too. But I'm not a Q doll, so I guess maybe I'm different. I just think it's corny. I think, I ain't gonna look. I'm not.
Shout out Khalif Wright.
My gal is in one of the Divine Nine.
Ski wee.
Ski wee. I love that joint. This could be a show in itself. But if I ever was given the opportunity, because I know you don't get to choose, they choose you, right? I will tell you, out of all the Divine Nine, the Qs, that stuff is corny as duck. You got these old ass men.
Old dudes be doing it. There's an age limit. There's an age limit when you hopping around and doing that. Yes, sir. Like that's when they make the ugly face. I'm like, there's no point in that. Yeah, but
that's corny.
When they're all together,
it's cool
and they're doing
together.
Yes.
It shows like unity, teamwork. Right. I get that, but when they be getting together, getting drunk, smoking cigars, you got these old ass bastards out there trying to do that.
Yeah, there's definitely an age limit. There's definitely because when the younger dudes do it, the guys that are straight out of college, even like 30s, maybe even mid 30s, it looks. But when you guys 50-year-old men doing it, it like come on, like just sit there and bark in the background.
Yeah.
Don't just bark in the background. And do just one step, just like the two step, just that's it.
You say, just be like the dog in the background.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I'll admit, it's a young man's game. Go ahead and do those steps, young man. I'll be on the background like,
yeah, that's it.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. But I do get hype when I see it. I will say, I watched Stop the Yard. Yeah, that's a young man game. Y'all hilarious, but y'all gotta get the cues right. Oh, I don't care. They can't whoop me. It ain't an effort.
That's about her.
It ain't you know what? And that's the other thing I'll say. I remember I went to a Q party one time. This was a long time ago. I went to a Q party. I was in the military. Went to a Q party. And I was like, they did their little thing. I was like, oh, that's pretty corny. Man, you would think they're a gang that wants to jump me. I'm like, y'all are not a gang. I don't care how big and like, if y'all want to be a gang, then Bernity.
Where y'all guys fighting for colors. You make it like purple and gold.
Exactly. Like, relax, homie.
Purple and gold.
Here go Pete restoring to my. No, I'm not. Hey, Royce, I'm not. I'm peaceful, but I'm just like, I'm gonna state my opinion as well. Like, it's corny. But I seen some that give me hype. When I see the videos on the YouTube shorts, that joint gets me hype.
Yeah, the younger cats. You know what I'm saying? Just when you used to get these old ass bastards out there You know what I'm saying? Geritol, Bengay.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying? The
when you can't
big-ass
do the splits no more, when you try to get down and
Come
do the
on,
splits and you
man.
go like this far, like, yo, you gotta, a new move. When they,
Come on, man.
yeah, okay. I'm glad you said that, Gene. That's where I was at, overseas. Maybe it is different over there. But I'm just like, it's almost like the Freemasons. Boy, do I got an issue with the Freemasons. And I know a lot of them, and I respect a lot of them. But boy, I will never forget. I think I told you my Royce is hitting the shirt school in August.
For what? He about to become a shirt?
For what?
I don't know. He might be giving a speech. I don't know. He becoming a shirt?
Royce, I hope you come in the shirt. And Brown's there right.
Great again. Stop with this chant nonsense.
Brown's there right now.
Who?
Dale.
Oh, Dale.
Yeah,
he'll do the chant.
Hey, Dale is a company man. Dale will definitely do the chant. Dale definitely do the chant. What's up, Struthers?
Diamond, sharp.
What's up, Tony Williams? Pete choosing violence. How do I always he got the gun loaded today? Yeah. Freemasons, let me tell you. Did I ever tell you my Freemason story?
You was about to.
This is kind of R-rated. But I'm going to tell you it anyway, because this is my Freemason story. And when I tell a Mason, they say, oh, you just got the wrong chapter. I don't care. It's just like running into a bad cop at the gate. You say cops suck, right? All cops suck. So that's why I say all Freemasons are a problem. I ain't going to say the base I was at, but it was a long time ago. We were there together. Somebody recruited me to go to the Freemasons. They thought I'd be a good candidate.
They wrong.
Yeah, for real.
Freemason.
So I go there to the first meet, and one of our teammates was the big brother, the Don, the Daddy Warbucks.
Big Daddy Almighty.
Yeah, he was one of them. This dude, we were getting our books. We were standing in line. There was like 8 of us. We were standing in line. We were getting our books. They were telling us, you're going for this. So anytime anybody quizzes, you got to do it. This is how bad it was. If you're in the DFAC eating, and I was a young airman, so I eat in DFAC, and a legit Freemason comes in, it's almost like the mob, like a made man comes in. You have to get up and leave.
I heard about that. Yeah, I think you told me the story. I'm listening.
Then, so this is what he does. He tells us all these rules, and some of it I'm okay with. This, like, even if you're in the BX, if you're in the BX and a made Freemason comes in, you gotta leave. Like, what the fuck? What if he comes in my room? I gotta leave? What if he comes in my dormitory? I gotta leave? I wish he would show up to work. Can I leave work?
Room, you better leave.
Right.
He show up in your room.
So then, here's the last thing they did. What's up? Yeah, hey, Dunn, I'm being dead ass. So this is the last thing he did. He grabs ice cream, puts his finger in the ice cream, like a gallon of ice cream or whatever, puts his finger in it, and he gets a good little swoop off of there, right? And he says, everybody has to take a lick, and it has to go all the way down. And he takes the first one, and then puts his finger up to somebody's face, and the mother effer takes a lick.
What a lick. What an ice cream cone.
Bro, I put my books down, I did an about face, and I was out. And then they were like, vanilla.
Vanilla. I don't like ice cream, but.
And then they were like, they try to stop me as I'm walking out. If you walk out, you can never come back ever again. You'll be kicked out of Masons forever. Goodbye. So, goodbye. I hope y'all didn't spend a lot of money on the paper because y'all just wasted a lot. I hope you got an alternate lined up. Call an alternate. Lick your God blessing finger on day 1. What the hell's going to happen on day 2?
That's how they show you a little commitment, though.
Yeah, I'm not committed to that.
Dean
I'm
Big
not
Brother Almighty.
Dean Big Brother Almighty. Yo, I'm telling you, man, like I don't mind doing push-ups. Like I seen people that were trying out, that were parts, they would just have to do like push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, drop down, give me 10. Like in the middle. And they work with us. Some would be on the flight line.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I thought you supposed to be doing security. Drop down, give me 10. So stuff like that, I can't get down with. The certain things, thank you, Dunn. I appreciate you backing me up. Hey, is on here. Y'all tell me if that is the right or wrong thing. And y'all have to tell me, y'all just tell me if that's the right or wrong thing. I'm not doing that. Do you want me to do push-ups? You want me to run to my room? You want me to grab a highlighter for you? I'll do stuff like that because I understand it's a process, right? You go through the the initiation.
That sounds like hazing to me.
I mean, that's all it is. That's what initiation is. It's hazing.
Well, no, it shouldn't have to be. I know. I can't speak for all fraternities and sororities, but it is in some cases illegal for them to haze you. Now, there's nothing wrong with them giving you certain tasks. You got to remember certain information about the sorority fraternity.
Right.
Although you are talking about Freemasons, so but everything you did, if you got to do something like that, that's hazing.
Yeah, so that's why I don't mind if you quiz me if I get it wrong and you make me do push-ups. That's common. That's fine. But lick your God blessing finger? Like, come on, bro. That sounds like some Blood Brother stuff back in the day where you cut your hand and, man, come on, dog.
Sweat blood.
Yeah, man. He said that's the definition of hazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But in all seriousness though, they shout out to Divine now, because them dudes and girls, when they are doing stuff, they're doing big stuff. Like the Alphas, I see them downtown doing stuff for the kiddos and stuff, like scholarships and stuff, AKAs as well. The Q Dogs, they host like different stuff for the community. So I think you have two dynamics. And this, like I said, this is another topic in itself. People who join fraternities and sororities. I'm all for people who join these things for a sense of belonging and they're active. But there are some people that join because they just want to say they're part of something. And they pay this and in some cases they pay this god-awful amount of money just to get in it, just to say they won, and they buy all the gear from Amazon just so they can show that they have it, but they ain't doing nothing.
All the gear from Amazon. Yo, Royce, you never said what you going to shirt school for. We need to know. And then so the chant, right? The Chiefs don't have a chant, do they?
No, we don't got no goddamn chant. Chief.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all. Well, you trying to steal now. I don't know what y'all would say.
We ain't got time for no goddamn chant. We ain't got time for no goddamn chant.
Y'all got time to go golf.
That's all we gotta say. While y'all sitting there, diamond, sharp, diamond, sharp. 1%.
I got you. I got you.
1%.
That should be your chant.
1%.
When they call, when they say like in ceremonies, they think like we would like to thank all commanders, chiefs. Do y'all do like who?
No, we don't say most of the time. Well, when I was in some chiefs, they'd be like chiefs. We'd be like chiefs. Sometimes we'll do.
Oh, I do hear that chief. Yeah,
rarely. Yeah. But when I was a command chief, there it never fails. As soon as I say, commander, welcome all commanders, chiefs, nothing sure.
Yeah, every time. Hey, okay, all right, we don't do all that. Hey,
what I love is when they be like, they be like, diamonds are forever.
You know what? I actually played that Kanye song at my retirement ceremony for a quick snippet.
That's corny.
Hey, Royster said, hopefully put on. Let me tell you, Royster. 99.9999999% pass rate in that school. There's no test. Obviously, they don't care about uniform standards. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. All you got to worry about is showing up every day. and not get in trouble in the hotel room. That's
now,
it.
wait a minute. I'm sure it ain't that easy, is it?
Are you serious? Okay, let me. So I haven't been there in a while. I know there's a new what's the commandant's name? He's really cool, actually.
I don't know who he is.
Fudge. Somebody tell me the shirt commandant there. Donovan, newly graduated senior and CO Academy grad.
Hey, you know what? Put some respect on her name. She was distinguished grad. Distinguished graduate. I didn't win distinguished graduate at SNCOA.
Well, that's obvious, but
you know
anyway.
Hey, but look how I turned out. Hey, give me one. That's right.
Let me say, is it that? What is that? Somebody tells me the shirt commandant's name now. I can't. Black dude. I cannot remember his name.
Nico Johnson.
Nico Johnson. Yeah. Nico. See, I say black dude. You know exactly what I'm talking. Thank you, G. That's all I had to say to describe him. Look, son said that's our short school standard. Yo, Faye Donovan DG and sang the national anthem.
Oh, she sang the national. Girl, you didn't tell me you was going to sing the national anthem?
Yeah, I didn't even tune in.
Oh, I got to find that video.
They got the live. Yeah, they got the live. They got the, if it's still up there. Interesting. I always like people saying, short school. So Roy said, let me tell you, all you got to do is get your bio together, get an LOR together that's already written, and that's it. And then show up every day. And all you're going to do is run through scenarios. And these scenarios are book scenarios, not real scenarios. So all you got to do is play along, be the company man. If you want to win the Commandant Award, just be the you know what? We don't promote leadership. We promote loudership. So just be the loudest one. When it's PT, just yell and scream. When it's time to do something, just be the first one to be like, come on, guys. That's all you got to say. Let's go, team. Diamonds, whore. Say that a couple times. Commandant Award. That's it. That's shirt school in a nutshell. But be careful on the what job you pick. They're going to give you a job. Be careful on that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just to clarify, are you saying this? Because, you know, I'm sure there's some folks when they hear this stuff that Corey says that explains it. I'm sure some folks out there are probably thinking when we put our own spin or analysis of feelings on what's going on in the Air Force, you know, they might portray us as angry, frustrated, disgruntled former employees, right?
Right.
And that's not the case. So in this case, you're talking about the shirt. Are you saying this from that perspective, or are you saying this from experience and that's how you actually feel? And do you have some substance to put behind it to nail it home?
I think more or less in the latter than the former. So of course I've been through the school. So it's almost like, you know, there's shady stuff that happens in the NBA and they just call it politics. You know, there's politics to why people don't get playing time. It's not that they're not good, you know, and we're just saying it. That's really it. But we've all expressed it. I think first sergeant is probably one of the best jobs you can have in the Air Force. If you're the right person, you're the right person and actually care about people and don't just try to find a parking spot. Don't just want to have a parking spot. It's one of the best jobs you can have. Now, the school, how much can they teach you? It depends on your career field. A lot of it, like if you're an intel person and you haven't had like 4 troops or troops that get in a lot of trouble or haven't seen a lot, haven't had to go through Article 15s, it might be eye-opening to be a shirt to get all that experience. Or if you're a cop or a maintainer, you've probably seen it all, done it all. So it's just different. It's just different. So Gene Harrison was security forces, so he can speak to it. It's probably an easy transition for him. All you got to do is worry about the culture that you're being embraced into. Like when I was in FSS, their culture is completely different. I'm not used to 90% of the squadron being on Monday through Friday. down days, holidays, PT during work. I wasn't used to that. So that's a culture thing I had to learn. But when we're talking about the school, it's almost like talking about a chief leadership course. I can guess to what happens, and people can point out 3 or 4 things that were good, but most of it's just showing up.
Mm-hmm.
What really can they teach you? There's a bunch of people that guest speak and come out there and talk to you about their experience and what you're going to do and stuff like that, but it's nothing crazy. Faith, how was the uniform? Did y'all do uniform inspections in senior NCOA?
We're about to find out.
I'll tell you, I haven't seen it yet, but I've been getting a lot of text messages. So we'll see. The school is like ALS. You learn as your job goes on. There you go. Gene, that is the political way of putting it. Yes. The school is like ALS.
Academy, do you think First Sergeant Academy is necessary?
Yes, it is.
And because if it is necessary, what part would you cut? Or you think it's not necessary?
Stephen Peterson said, for the newly selected Master Sergeant, would you recommend trying to get a job at the Pentagon, becoming a first sergeant, or stay in the squadron? What's up, Stephen? I like your last name too.
The Pentagon like the plague if you're a brand new Master Sergeant.
What's your career field? What's your career field? I mean, you got to get a little bit more information, but goodness.
Avoid it.
Stephen, we'll get to your question. I appreciate you asking a question on unpopular celebrities, and I'll leave that for mostly the chief on here, but I'll give my Master Sergeant opinion. And but what was your question about? Oh, do you think shirt school is necessary, and what would you take out?
Yeah, if you said it is necessary, which you did, what would you take out?
There's no test, right? So I just really harp on the awards. Like, take the awards out.
Why?
It's not a school where you should be gunning for awards, but you get people in there that gun for awards.
That is a great point, because as a first sergeant, you're eliminated for the majority of awards.
Exactly.
So why even worry about having one in? You know, right. I guess they think that motivates people, maybe?
It does. It's a motivator. But if that is your motivator, you're in for the wrong reasons. Because like you said, as soon as you leave there's one award once a year. And that's it. Other than that, you're promoting people that get awards. So that's where it should be. That's what you should be focused on. Let's get to Stephen. He said he's a cop. Gene Harrison says, stay in the squadron for sure. Learn your position. Now, just my opinion. Okay, my question is...
I answer none of it, because between Gene and Corey, they nailed it.
Corey said, go learn how to be the best master on your craft. Oh, look, we did have uniform inspection. It was a very varied experience depending on your instructor. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right. Man, a lot of people, Stephen, are helping you out. Okay, so I understand the pictures now in NCOA, senior NCOA. We be in blues all damn day. If we graduate in the morning, they would look fresher. Now the fit on some have excuses. Now the fit on some have no excuse. Okay, I'm sorry. Have no excuse. Remove the awards promoting that fake behavior. Thank you. All right. Get to the Stephen, I got a couple more questions for you. Why do you think you want to be a shirt, and why the Pentagon? Do you want to move to that area? Is it somewhere like families over there? Because not a lot of shirts want to go to the Pentagon.
That's a good question. I mean, I'm assuming he's not a shirt now. He said a brand new Master Sergeant.
Yeah, so he's going to have to do at least a year.
Yeah, so yeah, a little bit more context would be helpful. But I think, piggyback off Corey and Gene's comments, you really should stay at the squadron and learn your craft. There's nothing worse. Like, as a Master Sergeant, you really cannot bullshit your way out of being a Master Sergeant, because a lot of people are going to suffer for that. How many tech sergeants and staff sergeants turn into the next grade without the proper mentorship and guidance from a master sergeant. Master sergeants is like the bridge. That's why they say top 3, right? Chiefs are in the top 3 too. The master sergeants are the bridge between the junior NCO and the senior NCO corps. Most master sergeants are flight chiefs in the security forces career field, some kind of operations chief in another career field or something like that, section chief. So your job is not only to manage, you got to balance managing and supervising young NCOs. And if you cannot do that, if you don't have that experience.
Okay, he said career progression and understanding the right route to take.
Yeah.
Career progression, you're going to lose a lot becoming a shirt. If you're talking, I mean, because there's no more career. Right? There's no more. You do it for 4 years and you go back to.
I wouldn't say that. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. We're talking.
I disagree with that because I always tell people if you're going to be a shirt, it's best to go early.
So you can go back to the squad?
4 years and you go back.
Okay.
Right? If you wait and you do it 3-4 years down the line and you do 4 and you go back, now there's a chance that you may, because making senior at shirt, and somebody else tell me, I know G made senior as a shirt.
Yeah, got you.
Someone tell me if you were able, how many people you know, and I don't know too many that made senior brand new as a shirt in their first 4 years as a shirt. I don't know too many.
Not too many.
It's going to take you at least to your 3rd or 4th year making shirt and making shirt senior. Making senior as a shirt is difficult. It's a lot of competition. And what Corey said and what Pete said too, part of that is you don't have no access to awards.
Right.
All you get is if you can be the first sergeant president or you win first sergeant of the year. Don't even get me started on that one.
Oh, yeah.
No, that is the one job that you are concentrating on people, not on yourself. Now, although there are some first sergeants I know that should not be first sergeants that concentrate on themselves and to Pete's point, want the parking spot, or they want to go pal around with the commander all day,
right?
And pepper their things for stratification. And let's not even get me started on stratting first sergeants with senior NCOs. I never was a fan of it. But anyway, yeah.
All right, a couple of things. Shout out Mary Trent. Gave me that mentorship.
Mary,
best thing for me.
The bully. She's the female gooch.
Returning senior COs come back to a cop unit who ducked the smoke, struggled. Oh, I get what you're saying. People that go to be a first sergeant just to get out of security force then have to go back. Yeah, they struggle. Yeah, that's very true. I was never going back. Never in hell. Tony said, one of the reasons I was glad for admin and personnelists to merge, I knew a few mass sergeants that were admin who sucked at leading. One of my chiefs was like, look at their serve. They only had, what is that? A part of CSS?
Commander support staff.
Nah. Oh, they only been a part of CSS. Man, I can't read. They only been a part of CSS. Worry about development, not promoting. A job at the Pentagon sounds like something an officer has thrown out. Yeah, like the Pentagon's just tough because who are you leading? There's really no real airmen there.
Well, I mean, there's a purpose for that. The Pentagon is more at the strategic level. So don't get me wrong. There is some utility to being at the Pentagon. I just feel if you get more bang for the buck as a brand new master sergeant being in the unit, then going shirt, then going Pentagon. In other words, if you were to rank them as a brand new master sergeant, unit, shirt, Pentagon. You don't need a Pentagon right now.
Okay.
Because like if you're going to be at the Pentagon at some point, let's say you know master sergeant security forces, and you go to the Pentagon and you work like say A3. How much are you going to be able to provide to A3 if you're a brand new master sergeant? You could give them the perspective as a tech sergeant if you were in like 820th or something and they're working on like deployed combat wing type of stuff, if that's still a thing. Right. But
it's not.
You want to go to the Pentagon when you have enough knowledge in the field to contribute because the type of stuff you're going to provide is going to shape the field. And here you are. No one likes someone trying to give stuff down to the field and you have no experience because you've never been there.
True.
You know? So anyway, that would be
there you go. Hopefully I helped you out, man. But I will always say never close the door on an opportunity.
Yeah.
So if that's an opportunity that you think is a once in a lifetime thing, which I'll argue is not, but there is timing. Like Chief said, there is timing for this stuff. So if you want it, man, go get it. But there's our perspective and a lot of other people's perspective as well. If you need anything, always reach out. You can always leave us a voicemail as well, and just ask questions or give comments. We always appreciate that. There you go.
While we on this, perfect quick segue, break off the program. Congratulations to all the brand new Mass Sergeants. First off, congratulations to you guys entering the top 3. I would like to spend 2 minutes, and anybody in the comments, if you want to give some words of wisdom, you can do so too. But I'd like to share some words of wisdom for the brand new Master Sergeants.
And action.
And action?
Oh, yeah, okay. Go ahead. Yeah, I thought.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you want to go first. All right, so real quick. I'll try to keep it within 30 seconds. Brand new Master Sergeants, congratulations. Congratulations. You have reached the top 3, the top 3% in the Air Force. Take time to enjoy this milestone. Most people get to a point when they join the Air Force, they say, my goal is to make Master Sergeant and retire. That's like in most people's mind, the pinnacle. Yeah. Like make Master Sergeant and retire. Master Sergeant is a respectable rank to have when you retire. Please, one, take time out. What's up, Thor? Take the time out to thank your family members and your supervisors and your commanders. Reflect on how you got here to be a Master Sergeant. But after all that, time to go to work. Do not be one of the Master Sergeants that we talk about in circles, as well as, First Sergeants do it. Talk about these inactive Master Sergeants that all they do is worry about making senior, getting the next award, worrying about buddying up to the senior Master Sergeant and the Chief, out there in the top 3, but not in their unit. You know what I mean? Like, your job now is to learn your job. Now you get the challenge of being a manager and a supervisor. So your job now is not to just give orders. Your job is to manage the ship and give orders at the same time. Not only that, your job is to show what right looks like. So all you Master Sergeants, when y'all go to your senior NCO induction ceremony, do not, I repeat, do not. Matter of fact, let me illustrate this point. Do not show up at the senior NCO induction ceremony without a mess dress. Don't be that guy, because your job is to show what right looks like. That's the price of admission. You're a Master Sergeant now, buy the damn mess dress. Don't be saying, oh, the reg says it's optional. It's optional, all right. But don't be that guy, because I'm telling you, it ain't going to help. And then the last thing I'll leave you with is that now is your time to help somebody else. Help those tech sergeants. I'm telling you, those tech sergeants, those staff sergeants, they're in the trenches, struggling. Don't forget what it was like being a tech sergeant. Show them what right looks like. And a lot. This is the last thing. The writing's on the wall. If you look at what's going on, the continuous conflict in Iran, and then obviously the tensions in China and the way this administration is, I'm telling you, if you're not up on your field leadership skills, in other words, how to manage airmen and help give sage advice to commanders, more importantly, young junior officers like captains, lieutenants, and majors, get your ish right. Because I'm telling you, when the shit hits the fan and you end up in FOB, I don't know where, and you've got to be able to lead and help that captain in the field, what they don't want is a Master Sergeant that says, yes, that's a great idea. They want a Master Sergeant that's going like, hey, sir, respectfully, you're effing up. And here's why. Please don't be that yes man or yes woman.
Joe said, be your authentic self. Never be who you think people need. They need you.
Shout out to Joe, Shirt, and Chief at the same time. Shout out, bro.
Struzza said, what's up? Chris Jones says, none of that junk matters anyway. Do the work. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Yeah. Got mine already. He's talking about his mess dress. What got you here won't keep you there. Tony says, help somebody else. Philly gave a speech in Lackland at my my E7 release.
Thank you. Hope that was good.
Bless him, brothers. I'm going to reach it. All right. Peace.
All
Mic
right.
drop. Yeah, I won't say too much after that, man.
Real quick, I want to plug. Chris has got a wonderful show.
Wow.
Man, I'm sorry, Chris. Do you know about the show, Pete?
Nah, Chris
He's
Jones.
He's got like a it's kind of like a hybrid podcast / music show where, man, and when I find it, I'll put it in the chat, but it's real good. What he does is he talks to different people, give different leadership perspectives. And you know how a radio show plays music and in the middle there's an interlude and they have a message? That's how his is. So it's real dope. So sorry, Chris, but when I find it, I'll drop it in the chat. I thought it was pretty good.
Can you read Faith Donovan's thing?
Faith, the brand new senior Master Sergeant, aka distinguished graduate in the house, says, new Master Sergeants, you are the greenhouse, the culture creator and changer. Be a thermometer with your airmen and not a thermostat. Ooh. You adapt to what they need at their level and help them turn up, not turn up and leave your airmen behind. You represent the top 3 with the rooftop. It can be lonely, but you're not meant to be in the house anymore. You are the roof, protect, provide, insulate, and be prepared to stand in the know when those things are being compromised.
That's pretty good.
I like the thermostat. The thermometer, not thermostat. Big Corey says, listen, you may be wrong, relax. Everyone else is nervous too, but you have to make a move. Nobody cares about selfies. Oh, unless they know you will pull up for the bro. Stab. Enough with all just because you take great selfies don't mean you're a great leader. Nothing against, there are some who take selfies who are great leaders, don't get me wrong. But some of these young folks out there taking selfies all the time and all that, but they shitty at the office. Stop this stuff. Anyway.
Nah, you get all the bang booms and claps for that, man, because I think people like likership now and they forget about leadership, or loudership is what I like to call it, man. It's just I think Faith hit it on the head with a lot of things she said is you got to be able to say no, and you got to be able to adapt to different people. We always say it's no longer about you. You can be selfish. You have your time to be selfish, and you'll get opportunities to be selfish. Senior NCO events, senior NCO outings, that's your time to be selfish. But if you haven't trained your technical sergeants or staff sergeants to do your job, you can't take the day off. Yeah. If you really feel like you have and they can do the job, be selfish, man. Take a day, because you're going to work hard for that day. And people might not see you working hard because they think you're just in the background, how we see a lot of chiefs be in the background not doing stuff, but they work hard. So take your time. But I think both nails on the head is you don't have to take selfies and, oh, this airman said I was great today. Let's take a picture. This airman, I helped this airman out. Let's take a picture. Sometimes, man, you move in silence, man. And not sometimes. I say you move in silence probably 80% of the time. And you know what? When people appreciate you, they'll take a picture of you and put it on their Facebook. You ain't got to be tagged. You ain't got to be liked. You ain't got to repost it. That's when you know you're making accomplishments. Somebody had a question for you. Charles Davis.
What's up, bro? DC, what words did you give to the folks that didn't make it when you spoke to them? So, Cortland Holloway, a.k.a. Corey, he was my old exec when I was in DM, man. Phenomenal dude. Anybody that knows Corey and DM, he was that dude. He was sharp. He was professional. High motor.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, high motor. Worked for the airfield, the pilot community. I think he was doing stuff on planes or something. I forgot. He wasn't a pilot, but he was anyway, tech sergeant, sharp dude. Everybody loved him. But he could not make master. And it confused all of us because he's such a phenomenal guy. And when he didn't make it, it was 2 years he didn't make it. And, you know, as a leader, we would always get frustrated because we'd be like, yo, the Air Force has got it wrong. How's this guy not making it? And then you hear this other dude name, a girl name. You're like, this is bullish. How is this not possible?
Yep.
But what I would always tell Corey is like, yo, you know, everybody is not the same, but when I didn't make chief the first time or make senior the first time, and I felt like I was so close, I missed about like 2 points or half a point. You know, I give myself, and we said this before, but I give myself like 24 hours.
Yep.
I
Pity
reflect.
party.
I get pissed, you know, drank some ginger ale, 2-3 cans of ginger ale, you know, eat
2-3
some Mike and
cans.
Max, whatever you might be. You might get 2-3 4 old fashions. I just drank a lot of ginger ale. And then the next day I said, you go to work. So I told Corey, for people who don't make it, it's not an indictment on how good or bad you are as a tech sergeant. There's so many factors involved. But one thing you got to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself is, did you do everything possible to get over that gate? And if you say you did, then you're going to have to do more, because no one likes to hear, oh, let me look at your records.
Man.
Oh, here's why you didn't make it, because you're missing the MSM on top, or you didn't go to an overseas base. No one really can tell you definitively why you didn't make it, because you know why? It's too much human element involved. You know, one year, and then the worst part is when people say, well, I don't understand, I didn't make it, Chief. Last year, I had a 397. I missed it by 2. This year, I had a 367. I dropped 20 points. There's nothing I can tell you definitively why you dropped. It's just a different board, different expectations, different competition. You just don't know. But I always tell them, one, don't lose who you are. Don't try to be like the person who made it. Be who you are. Not only that, remember why you want to get promoted. If you want to get promoted because you try to make a difference and you try to make a better way for your family, and you want to have opportunities to move the needle, have more influence, then find ways to do that. If you're not involved in communities where you can help other NCOs, then do it. If you're not involved in something where it's making you a better leader, and obviously, I mean, one of the reasons like education or professional military education, not to do it because you think it's going to increase your board score. Do it because you're preparing for the next grade. Anyway, I'll ramble on all day, but that's what I would tell people.
There you go. There you go. All right, where we at next? Knock out the mass on stuff.
Let's see. Did we finish the first sergeant chat thing?
I
don't want you. You don't have to go down that road, man. It's not even worth it. I'll let you put a bow on that one.
No, what are you about to say?
I just think the chant probably would be better for me if it was done by people who know how to actually. I don't know how the chant goes, but I've seen good and bad chants.
Oh, well, I seen the worst one a couple weeks ago.
In my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. I seen the worst one I seen ever, and it's by somebody who just wants to get likes and put it on their video. And they messed it up and still put it on their video. Like, what are you doing? Like, don't put something out there. Like, if you're live, like we're live, we're going to mess things up. You can't do anything about that. But it's a recording video. Hey, you messed it up. Bro, it's like 3 different words and you just repeat them over and over. Like, what the are you doing? Like, it's just, don't mess. It's like messing up the national anthem. Don't be the singer. Hey, it's just so disappointing. I know the person and it's bad. And they probably feel a certain type of way, but they'll never say it. It would make me feel better if you would have posted your video and be like, I really messed this one up. I post everything, so I'm going to post my good and my bad. Here was a bad moment by me. And it's for somebody's retirement. Bro, you know how mad I'd be at my retirement? You want to do the first sergeant chat and you mess it up? Bro, like, and you a senior mass sergeant. Just horrible. Horrible. The chant itself, I wish they would admit that they didn't come up with it, that it was a knockoff of School Days. Probably most people haven't seen School Days, but It's a knockoff on School Days. Like Royster says, I feel the pain in Pete's voice. Bro, it's so bad because I know what you're about. If you're about that, posting everything, and that's who you are, don't mess it up. You have the right to not post things. Do that. It's just so disappointing, man. I don't like the chant altogether. I try not to say it at all. I'll stand up because they all say all shirts stand up. I'll stand up. But I dang sure I'm not gonna, if I don't have to, I'm not gonna say it. Or if I do, I'm just gonna say it in my regular voice. I'm not gonna scream at the top of my lungs because that's unnecessary. And the chant has nothing to do with being a shirt. One Sharp Rock has nothing to do with being a shirt. I was saying a rock is a diamond. I don't know. I really don't. He said, what's the chant for real? I would rather play the chant than tell y'all the chant. But when people do it, they scream at the top of their lungs. And I'm like, it's a chant, bruh. It's cool for other people to be loud, but for you to be loud, like, come on, man.
So in other words, the person who's leading the chant should be louder than
No. Person leading chant should be regular. The other people should be loud.
Louder than the group.
Correct.
You're like, it's almost like singing cadence. You know what I'm saying?
It's like when you're leading the Air Force song and you're the loudest one.
Well, no, that's different. No, you're right.
Oh, okay.
All right, got it. You're right.
But yeah, so Struthers, if you really want, I will play a video of somebody doing the One Sharp Rock chant.
You should do it. But before you do,
so irritating.
I got the name of Chris Jones podcast, show podcast. So it's called Resilient Voices.
Okay.
And then the session titles will drop the day before as is live or pre-recorded every Wednesdays between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it's called Resilient Voices from my man, Chris Jones. Great show. He offers like words of wisdom. He has guests on there that talks about resilient stories. Chris has got one of those. He's got that. Anybody, I'm showing my age. Anybody watch WKRP in Cincinnati? It's an old show back in the day about radio shows, like a comedy. Chris has got one of those Venus flytrap voices. You know what I'm saying? It's really deep, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sure the ladies would like it. So anyway, Wednesdays, 7 to 8.
So Royster, what made it fire? Serious question. I'm going to play it because everybody, I guess people want to see it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to find it and play it. Give me a second. But what made it fire? That's what I need to know.
I think for me, the thing that I appreciated is when you have the old diamonds get up there who's retired and do it, and they stand in formation and all that stuff. To me, that's the best part. The chant, not so much. Because it's no different when the Chiefs do retirements. We do the passing of the statue, the trails. That's cool. I've always heard people, the only thing I don't like about us is that we take too long and we're old and it takes a while.
Yeah.
But it's cool seeing a whole line of retired Chiefs up there doing it.
Okay, so here's one at let me make sure I get this set up. Here's one at where is this at? AFSA. It's at AFSA and it's out in the middle. You know how they have the shirt Worldwide. I think it's called Worldwide, where all the diamonds get to AFSA and they could go and do Worldwide. So it was at Worldwide. I think it was when we were there. But I wasn't assured at the time. So this is it. Hopefully you can hear it. Let me know if you can hear it, please.
When I say diamond,
can you hear it?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, so here it is, and this is somebody being fired up. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I don't even know who this guy is. I can't see his rank or his name. I have no idea, but obviously he's a chief or a senior. And I think that's Manny, right, in the background?
I can't tell. Nah, it don't look like him.
I don't know. But anyway, here you go. Look, it's up all the way. Here you go.
when I say diamond, you say what? Diamond. What? Diamond. What? Diamond. Diamond. What? What? Diamond. 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 What? 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 When I say diamond, you say sharp. Diamond. Sharp. Sharp.
Yo, I wish we could play the school days joint behind it.
I'm gonna play the school days because we're gonna get banned for this, but I don't care. Gamma.
Gamma. Sharp. Let's see. I'll read the
it's not school day. What is it?
It's school days. It's with Lawrence Fishburne in it.
Yeah. Let me just
he was the AETC command chief. He said, Chief Taylor, he's my command chief right now.
Cool. Good for him.
What's his first name? I don't know if I know him. It's not Nicholas, is it? No, because Nicholas is black.
Where is it at? Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. We're probably going to get banned for this, but here y'all go. Now here you go. Here you go. This is why I get so irritated about it.
For the Gammas, good God, yes. When I say Gamma, you say punk. Gamma. When I say Gamma, you say punk. Gamma.
I don't need to play no more. It's the same thing.
Why y'all don't do the dance joint like they do too?
We should.
True Hollywood Stories. You heard hers first here from School You Popular Celebrities.
Yeah. PUI. I'm dead. Look, Royster, when you go there, you can tell people.
Right? Don't tell people, Royster, when you get there, show them, hey, what we're missing is the dance. Let me show y'all. Show them the video. They be like, hey, that sounds just like our song. Well, it is your song. You just changed the words.
Pete, I almost messed up my haircut. It's the same thing. That's why I get so frustrated. It's like, I don't understand what there is to be hype about that. I'm not a shirt hater. Like I said, I think is one of my best. I mean, military working dog is definitely the best job, but shirt is right behind that.
Debatable.
But
debatable.
We don't need a chant. We don't need a chant. Evergreen said, I can't with y'all. Perfect pause. I'll just say, yep, these be those Spurs stars. Hey, Charmin, we ain't lying. And they get so hyped with that. When I say Diamond, you say, right? Diamond. It's like, shut up. Shut up. That's what I want to say, man. That has nothing to do with your job whatsoever. If it had something to do with our job, I would be cool with it. It has nothing to do with our job at all. What does one sharp rock have? I'm trying to think of what Chiefs would say.
We would say nothing. we just like,
would y'all say 3 roofs on top?
No, we'd be like 1%.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Like, we got shit to do.
I would, you know what? When they say we like thank all commanders, Chiefs, 1%. That's what 1%. I would like. I would be 1%. Hyped off that.
Top one.
Yeah. I would be hyped off that. 1%. Holler.
Holler.
Yeah.
Holler.
Yeah. Oh man. But anyway, there y'all go with the one sharp rock whore. What's the point of the whore at the end? Shirts don't say whore.
Oh, well, apparently they do.
We don't ever say whore. 80% of the shirts just don't want to be in their career field no more, which is respectful. I was in the 80 percentile.
Is that wrong?
No.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. If you want to be a military working dog because you don't want to be a cop on the gate no more and you don't think you can get off, do your thing. All right, Faith. Congratulations again. Peace. But yeah, so I just wish you admit it. I would tell all the shirts, would you become a diamond? When we used to have Oh my God. When we used to have the shirt symposium and all the tech sergeants be there and they'd be like, what did y'all become diamonds for? I'd be the only one. I just didn't want to be a cop no more. Everybody else, the people. I want to help people from the inside. You could do that as a master sergeant.
You know what you like? You remind me of that skit on the Kanye West College Dropout. Why don't you sing something so the kids can be motivated, Kanye? And you sing that drug song? That's you.
Yeah.
What the duck are you doing, Sergeant Peterson? We wanted you to be hype and excited about being the first sergeant. You only wanted to do it to get out of the K-9 career field.
Well,
You get Dominic.
Pete got big feelings about this. I'm so tickled. Yo, I'm being serious. Pete, you get the best job and you're retired. No. First sergeants will always be the best job. I've never been in a job where I can help more people or heard more stories where I can have it. I will always say that.
I will admit that.
Yeah.
The best job to have is being a first sergeant.
And
I just wish they would make some tweaks to it to make it the most, I'll put it like this, it is the best job, but it could be better. I mean, any job could be better, but there's some things about first sergeants I wish they would tweak to make it even better, because I think, as we mentioned earlier, first sergeants, y'all have to give up a lot to do your job. And I've seen some really good first sergeants who I feel like they should have been promoted, but they weren't.
And I'll say, like, I didn't mind carrying around 2 phones. I didn't mind the early morning phone calls or late night phone calls or midday phone calls. I don't want to, everybody says, oh, I get calls at 2 o'clock in the morning. No, you don't. No, you don't. They happen, but not all the damn time. You get calls at 10 o'clock in the morning too, and 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So stop it. Number 2 is, I can say I just want to be in my career, out of my career field, and still be a good first sergeant. I don't have to say, it's not an effing job interview when you ask me why I want to be a shirt. Now, if I'm talking to the command chief and I'm doing my command chief interview with why I want to be a shirt, I'm going to be the company man and do a job interview and say, I want to be a shirt to help people. I want to be a shirt because I think it's the best. I always inspired to be a shirt. It's the best job in the world. I couldn't wait to be a shirt. Man, putting that diamond on is so respectful. I like walking down and people saying, hello, shirt. Mother effers don't even know my name anymore. They just call me shirt. It's probably like Chiefs. They just call you Chief.
Yep.
So you lose a little bit of that. When I liked it when people say, oh, man, you Sergeant Peterson. That's what I appreciate.
You know what? Honestly, I didn't. I disagree. I look at it as, it's almost like, and I'm not saying being the chief is the same as being a doctor. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is I'm kind of doing an analogy comparison. Like, it feels good to hear, because like it's an achievement. Not everybody gets to be a shirt. You know what I mean? Like, when you retire as a senior, and people know you, they call you senior, but I would argue most people would know a shirt more than they would know a senior.
That's true.
Probably the closest would be a chief. Chief, you meet a whole bunch of people. But as a shirt, technically a shirt, in other words, put it this way. When you retire, your ID card says Master Sergeant Peterson, retired, right?
True.
Mine says Chief Master Sergeant Counsel.
True.
But the correct term for a Chief Master Sergeant Counsel is Sir, Chief Master Sergeant, or Chief.
Mm-hmm.
For a Master Sergeant is Master Sergeant or Sergeant, right? But when people know you, they're going to call you shirt.
That's true.
Because they knew you was a shirt.
That's true.
When you put your uniform back on for a ceremony, you technically put on the diamond.
True.
That's how you retired.
True.
So I think it's great.
Amber said, I think some folks use shirt as a copy or cop out for addressing things or helping at the frontline supervisors or flight chiefs, superintendent level. So I can imagine it's unnecessary taxing for some aspects. It is. But I think when you do it for the right reasons, there aren't a lot of people that can be shirts. I'll be honest, there's not a lot. But when you get a good shirt, like there's a dude that comes on here, Terrell Farrar, is a phenomenal shirt. Phenomenal. I thought he was just a BSer, and I saw that dude in action. putting on the shirt hat. And I said, oh, like there's levels to this game. But he did it for 4 years. I was like, there's levels to this game. I told everybody with the next shirt meeting, I'll be like, yo, there's levels that I did not think I thought I knew it. But now I know there's levels to this. I do not have everything to be successful. I will say one of the great things about being a shirt, and I'll get off the shirt tangent. You are involved with people who will help you. So if I need something from the Meg group, I can call the Meg group shirt one-stop shop. When I need something from OSS, when my AC is out in the building, I can call the CE shirt, and almost like a chief, right? You call the same thing. Not probably can get it fixed that quickly. But what shirts can do is get down there to the airman level, get down there to the master sergeant level, get down there to the tactical level, and could tell them, hey, Sergeant, whatever, Michaels. And they'd be like, what's up, shirt? What you need? Hey, there's somebody, blah, blah, blah. Can y'all help me out? Yeah. And they would love to do it. When chiefs ask you, it almost sounds like they're asking you for a task, like you better or else. When a shirt asks you, it's more or less, can you do me a favor? That's the way I look at it. They should use the influence to be good. Most shirts do. They'll call somebody and help them out. I can't tell you how many times I went down to FSS and say, can you help one of these people out? They're running late. They're behind. They need their ID card after hours. And most of the time it's not a chief calling me. It's a fellow shirt that says they're airmen. It's funny when a chief does it, they usually do it for themselves. Fuckers.
Well, okay, all right. Now I was going to say nothing, but now you bugging, you wilding right now, man.
When chief
now you bugging. Don't hate us because you ain't us.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
We do it to help.
You ain't us.
We do it to help other people. Y'all do it for yourselves.
First of all, you can't speak on chiefs because you've never been one.
But I
may have never been no first sergeant, but I sure managed a whole load of them.
Okay, I seen a whole lot of.
You forget. As a command chief, and Sharma, you jump in when you need to, or Corey, we own y'all. We manage y'all.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I move y'all. So I know the first sergeant AFI. I know it. So I can speak from that perspective. Never been a diamond, but I know how y'all move. So now, first off, to that point, you don't know what chiefs be doing? Just like they're bad shirts, they're bad chiefs too. You didn't say that, but you assumed.
I have seen other chiefs call in for favors for themselves.
Like who?
And not
and you don't think shirts do it?
Jason Schaefer is a big example. Do it? Oh yeah, we do. I've done it before.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I've done it before. Yeah. But I've called just as many people to help other people as I did to help myself.
But you don't think other chiefs do it like
Jerry say, you better stop. Yeah.
You don't think chiefs call people to help themselves, to help other people too?
Yeah, I didn't say that. They do sometimes.
Corey, which one is Charles Barkley?
Yeah, for real. Sharma said facts. Yo, I think some chiefs do, but most chiefs call for them damn selves.
There you go again. Most. How do you define most?
If there's 3 of them, 2 of them will do it for themselves. One person will do it for somebody else.
Mathematically, doesn't sound
75%.
Like
that's 75%.
But that's still not most. If you're
what
saying
are you talking
most,
about? Over 51% could be most.
Scale. You're talking about on the larger scale.
So there's 100 of them. 75 will do it for themselves. 25 will do it for other people.
How many did you seen in that experience?
If I know 30 chiefs, 20 of them do it for themselves. Do you
know 30 chiefs?
Yeah, of course.
Name me 15.
I'm not gonna name. I know 20. Who doesn't know 20 chiefs? I was in 22 freaking years.
Knowing their names. That's different.
I know all their names.
Huh?
I know all their names.
But do you know them?
Pete, you was going, and then DC's eyebrows went up. Do I know him like all
man, I
gotta
check this dude sometimes, man. He be reckless, man.
I'm just saying.
Reckless, man.
I just want to state my opinion. Chiefs do it for themselves. Shirts do it for other people.
I would appreciate it, and we can move on if you would say some. Don't say chief. Say some chief.
Some. Sorry, Sharma.
Thank you.
Some. Sorry, Philly.
Because people, I mean, I'm gonna go on my
and I'm the one who say shirts be shirts just to get a damn parking spot.
Huh?
I'm the one who say shirts just become shirts just to get a damn parking spot.
Some shirts.
Yes.
Some shirts.
All right, go ahead.
I was gonna go on a rant, but I'm not. I think everybody gets my gist of it. Chiefs.
Oh,
I think sometimes. Corey says Shaq got a ring. Chiefs. Oh! Corey dropping the dot. That's right. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Anyway.
We got something that you don't got, Charles. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good.
I love that one. Hey, Corey, big Corey, you got
he was in on the shirts. Now he's in the Chiefs. Right. Tell us who you're not mad at. I'm not mad. He was most people without them even knowing. True. That's true. Strother, like true.
This. In my career, even when I wasn't a Chief, I will name a couple that I can think of: Jody Butler, Tony Johnson. Jody Butler, Tony Johnson, Eliza Cruz, Chief Gregory Jordan, Chief Ellen Jones. Those are the Chiefs when I quickly think of that they worked so much stuff behind the scenes to help people, and they've helped me. I would not have been here without them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then there's some Chiefs, I won't mention their names to protect the innocent, just like some that abuse their power. And we didn't talk about this on the show yet. I would like to. When there was that comment on the Airman NCO pages, Command Chief, stop sleeping with your execs. That's another story. Now, I'm not going to mention any names. I'll just say Command Chiefs that are doing that or taking advantage of junior members and doing that, they wrong. I don't care about if you were in love or you can't define love by rank as bullish. Tony Williams, I'm sorry, Pretty Tony, as you call him. Yeah, as we call him.
Thomas said, Pete is the definition of telling me you are a hater without telling me you're a hater. Don't tell him I said that.
Anyway.
But Divine Nine, oh my God. No, I'm not. Y'all really think I'll be mad. I'm not really that bad. I just think there's a lot of things that happen that people don't talk about. And I just be the one to talk about it.
That is true.
The one to talk about it.
That is true.
I do appreciate what Chiefs do. Let me. I'm not trying to backtrack. No, people say Pete trying to backtrack. No, I'm not. I still stand on what I said. But there are a lot of Chiefs that will help people out behind the scenes, and the good ones you will never know that they did. They just get things done, and nobody even knows how they did it. There'll be a few. You
will know not by them telling you, because other people tell you. It's almost like legends.
Yes.
Like, Khalif Wright is a good example. Even before he was Chief Master Air Force, this dude, in circles, people will whisper his name, all the stuff that he did for people. You know what I'm saying? I'll argue even Joanne Bass, too. She's done some great things for people behind the scenes and stuff like that. Yeah. And they don't, you never hear them say it. To me, if you're a chief, and you're telling people because what I did, they was able to do this. Because of what I did, they got these orders. You're part of the problem. You're wrong. And there are some chiefs like that.
No, I'm not wearing black forces today. That's funny. Hey, Jerry said, what am I not reading that right?
Who is it? Oh, Jerry. If supervisors did their jobs, would we need shirts?
No.
What's a shirt problem always? What's a shirt problem anyway? Since you want to come after Chiefs, Pete.
Jerry, you so right. We wouldn't need shirts.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, we wouldn't need shirts at all. We would be a formality. We would just be a commander's advisor. That would be our own, and that's what a chief is. So yes, we would not be needed at all. But supervisors don't do their jobs, so you need them. Somebody check and see if people are.
What does that say about our service? Because we're the only service to have a job. And as first sergeants, all they do is take care of people, right? Would you argue that the Army and the Marines and the Navy would have some equivalent, especially since the Army has the largest force in all of the armed forces.
We say
they
that
don't have
all.
a dedicated first sergeant.
We said
They
that
have
all
a
the
first
time.
sergeant, but it's not in that capacity.
Yep. We say that all the time. And most of the time, because the first sergeant in the Army is the leader of the formation, the leader of, and you see that when a sergeant major usually leads the formation, where most chiefs, they just sit off in the background. When a formation, they let mass sergeants do it, which is fine too. It's just different. I'm not saying anything wrong with it. It's just different. But that's really why. But I do agree with Jerry 100%. We wouldn't need shirts. There's no reason why you need a shirt. Now, do we have access to things? But Chiefs have access to it too. So it's no different as far as a supervisor can. Like, I had times where troops would come to me and I'd be like, where's your supervisor at? Or the supervisor would come to me with the troop with a supervisory issue and asking me. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, hey, I need help with this LOR. What?
He said, what?
Like, come on, big dog. Or, hey, can you double check this and make sure I'm not? Now, if you're making sure, hey, I need you to double check this to make sure I'm not being biased or, being seen a certain type of way with writing this, that's fine. Fact check. But you can get your other supervisor peers to look at it too. It doesn't, like, just because a shirt looks at it doesn't mean it's ominous dominus. So yes, Jerry, I 100% agree. I will say that we don't need shirts, but we do need Chiefs. I will say that. Put me on record by saying that.
Hey, I want to give shout out Corey's comment, because I do agree with him. He said, we need the peace of the world, though, forces accountability. So I will give you your flowers.
Oh, thank
Even
you,
though
Struthers.
you're reckless, you be reckless sometimes, but sometimes you need somebody to ask the why. Even if it's just like, how dare you? And then eventually somebody, all you need is one person to say, maybe he's right.
That's it.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
It's like winning the lottery. You only got to win it once. You can lose it 25,000 times, but you just got to win it once.
Yeah. Okay, can we shift gears now?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I was with my bride. We were looking good too, I might say. But we were at the Marlon Wayans comedy show, because Marlon Wayans is having his premiere of Scary Movie that came out yesterday.
Scary Movie 12, or which one is it?
I'm sure Wendy wouldn't like you hearing you say that.
Which one is
Movie
it?
5 or something like that.
Jesus, like Fast and the Furious.
Which is big because the last couple of Scary Movies, the Wayans weren't in it. Oh. And they produced this one. So that's why this is big, right? And even though Rotten Tomatoes only gave it like a 20% score, it's set to break like records. They made like 100 million in one day or something like that. So people are going to see it. But anyway, here's my real question. We're at the comedy show. Marlon Wayans says, hey, I'm going to have a meet and greet afterwards for this amount of money. You can come up, get a free Scary Movie t-shirt. I will autograph it, right? Which is cool because, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And then, we always go up and do what Wendy does, right? So here's the thing that shocked me. And I want to ask your opinion. Well, two questions.
You paid the money?
Yeah, I paid the money.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. 2 questions. 1, is there a celebrity that if you met, you would not geek out on, but you would go and meet them in person and take a picture of them?
There's only one, and he's dead.
Okay. And who's that?
Kobe.
Okay, facts. All right, facts. And my second question, and y'all feel free to put in the comments what y'all think. Is there a celebrity out there that if you met, that if you got a chance to meet him, would you go up there and meet him and take a selfie or take a picture with him and pay it? All right, here's the other one. What do you think about a dude going up on stage to see another dude and you're letting the celebrity sign the t-shirt on your back? In other words, they're going to sign your t-shirt.
Right.
And you turn around, he signs it on your back. What do you think about that?
That's fine.
No, man. That's a man law, bro. You want me to turn my back to you and you sign something on my back?
That's what he's doing.
Man, no, bro.
That's what he's doing.
No, think about it. Like, first of all,
Eddie Murphy.
There's only
interesting.
I can only think of maybe 1 or 2 people in my lifetime, maybe 5, that was a male that they said, hey, come up and meet him. Because like I remember when I met President Obama the first time when I was Andrews.
That was a good one.
I was like, hey.
Yep.
I was like, hey. He's like, Counsel, how you doing there? I said, I'm doing fine, sir. Mr. President, they're good. I said, hey, I got this basketball here. Well, I can't sign it for you, Counsel. You know, I'm kind of in a rush. I know, but it's for this little kid. He said, I can't sign it, but I'll throw him a pass. I said, okay. I gave him the ball, and he just passed the kid.
Okay.
Second time I met him when he was coming off the jet in Andrews, he was the same thing. I mean, I got my name tape on him. I'm thinking he remembers me. Counsel, it's good to see you again. How's your day going? I said, doing good, Mr. President. I said, Mr. President, you're doing a good job. Counsel, that means a lot to me. I appreciate it. But I never thought about like getting an autograph.
No.
You know what I mean?
And there's been celebrities I've met that I don't like. Nick Cannon, didn't geek out on him.
Man, who
like didn't want
Nick Cannon anyway.
I'm just naming celebrities. Charles Barkley, didn't geek out. Let me think of another one. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. There's been a bunch of WNBA stars I met, never geek out. Never. Like there'd be only one. Kobe is the only one that I would really have butterflies to go meet. There's been a lot of celebrities that I said what's up to. I'll just dap them up. Hey, what's up, big dog? Good game. Good luck this season. Good job. I met Michael Vick. Didn't geek out. Peyton Manning. He signed an autograph for somebody else. Didn't geek out. There's not a lot of celebrities that could really take me there. Even like, I'm trying to think of like, who is the top? And I can't think of anybody that would just be like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting this person. And I really don't get how people get like that over people. I would get like that over Kobe. I definitely would.
Why?
I would,
Why?
I think he's influenced me so much of who I am, and I could watch Kobe videos all day because of what they call the Mamba mentality or his mentality. Yeah, I don't geek out over that name, but I just like his work ethic. That's all I'll say. I admire his work ethic, and that's why I would geek out. Elon Musk, I wouldn't geek out, but I would love to talk to him. I would love to talk to Elon for a couple minutes. Tim Cook, I know he's not involved no more. I'd love to talk to him for a few minutes. So there are people I would love to talk to. Jay-Z, somebody I would love to talk to, but I wouldn't geek out over meeting them. I would not pay extra money to go meet them. I would not do a meet and greet VIP thing. Never, never, never.
But you would do it for Kobe.
Oh, Kobe, I probably drop 5,000.
Oh, hell no. I'll try to run up and take a selfie of you.
If I was dropping 5,000, I want 10 minutes with you to have a conversation one-on-one, uninterrupted. I would do 1,000 just for a meet and greet. Just shake your hand and get something signed. And that would be something I wouldn't do profit for. That would be something to keep for me forever.
I look at it as maybe part of it is I wonder, like some people subscribe to you never want to meet your heroes, you know, because then you might be disappointed, you know. If I met Yasin, if I had a chance to meet Yasin Bey, I would do it. I would pay to go take a picture with him. He's like my favorite
there you go.
Like artist. Love Yasin, man. Just like a lot of the things I do, it kind of mirrors his. I mean, we're both Sagittarius too. I just like his artistic spirituality is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Black Thought, would love to meet Black Thought. I met him one time at a concert, and even then I was like, man, all right, what's up, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But when I think about it, I was like, yo, I should have got my album autographed. He's always been one of my favorite MCs.
I just never think of things for profit reasons. Like I would never show up to somewhere like, you know, people go to WWE events and get their belt signed by John Cena if he's still wrestling or whoever.
I'm never
thinking like, oh, I'm gonna resell this for profit. If I'm doing it, it's doing it for myself or I don't want it. Like I met Donovan Mitchell. We took a selfie together, but it was in a VIP area that it was like 20 of us. So it was like, all right. Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Robert Ory, Dwight Howard. Yeah, Sean Marion. Never wanted a picture. But I'm just not like that. It takes a lot for me. Like, I mean, you had it happen when people come up to you, be like, "Oh, aren't you on that podcast?" And I don't geek out for that.
I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's kind of, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to take away from some people. For some people, it is kind of cool. Here's a good example, real quick. Here's a good example. I'm on this, I told you about I was on this YouTube show I watch every week without fail. It's pretty fun. It's like a video game joint. But this dude named D. Thomas, everybody watches the dude. Pretty cool dude. But there's some people, and this is actually another question I'll pose to you too. There's this one guy who's on the show, and he, I guess, lives in the same city as D. Thomas. And he actually got on his Facebook or his DM, said, "Hey, would you like to sit and meet for lunch or whatever? I would love to talk to you, whatever." And D. Thomas is like, "Yo, I don't talk to people online, in person, whatever," right? And this dude was so devastated, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, we had the same interest. I was getting him to convince him to buy a Neo Geo, like a new Neo Geo system that came out. And so everybody knows me on there as Philly DC, right? But anyway, so out of the blue, this guy just accidentally does a video chat with me on Instagram. And my first instinct is like, why is this dude calling me, right?
Right.
But I answered it. And it was weird because, like, you know how you push your button and you're waiting for the worst, like some dude to come on the screen looking like some evil person. I'm going to kill you. He was just like some middle-aged white guy, kind of chubby, living with his parents. And he was talking about like his parent was going to buy him this new video game system or whatever. We talked for like 30, 40 minutes. But what I got from that is, for him, it was so important to connect with somebody he talks to every time on the internet because he doesn't have a lot of friends, whatever. So for you, if someone contacts you, says, "Hey, Pete, I watch your show all the time. I'm one of your biggest fans. I'm in the same city as you. You mind meeting me for lunch?" Would you meet him for lunch?
A lot would depend on, when, where, if I don't want to say like I have a busy schedule, but if my schedule could fit, I don't care.
You wouldn't be concerned about you've never met this person before or whatever?
That stuff does not faze me at all, to be honest. So now, if I was on a bigger level, like LeBron or something, like, heck no, right? But be on a small scale, like, people say, I mean, I'm sure people say to you all the time, like, "Hey, I saw you on the show. I like what you said about this. Or "Hey, I appreciate, what you say about this. And that's cool. So if one of them be like, "Hey, can I sit down and talk to you for a minute?" Sure. But you're right. If I'm on a different level, I can't do that for everybody. Right.
Yeah.
So you can't, you got to be real picky and choosy who you say yes to. I damn sure would never charge nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would think, well, I'll never be that big. Now, if you want to do an interview, then yeah. But if you just want to talk, man, come on. Like, and I think that's how I am with celebrities. Like, I'm respectful of who they are and their time. And when they get bum rushed by 20 people, I'm the type to walk the other way. I'm like, bro, I get it. I don't get it, but I could understand. Like, not my
Be respectful
not my thing.
of your time and your space or
Right.
whatever.
And if you come up to me, I'll dap you up, say what's up. And if it leads to a conversation, cool. But I'll just be like, good luck on the season, good luck on the game. Hey, appreciate you for what you do. If they just say thanks and keep it pushing, I'll keep it pushing. But if they stop and be like, "Bro, what's your name?" I'll talk. I'll have a conversation, but I'm never going to be like, "Hey, can you sign this for me?" I might say, "Can we take a picture?" if we really have a conversation. Like, I'll be honest, me and Nick Cannon had a great conversation. It's
what
like,
y'all talking about? Protection? Because that didn't work out well.
You know what? He went, this one, I think you were there when he went to Germany. He went to Germany for the celebrity game.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a fun time.
Yeah, so we got to talk in the back for like 5 or 10. I really picked his brain about how to be an entrepreneur. That's really what we talked about, which was but he was like, a lot of his money was like on movies. And then he did the entrepreneur. So he had that buffer where he could fail. So I thought that was That was amazing. And then he started talking. That's when he's when Wild 'N Out first came out. So he's talking about that and how that's going. And then he's I think he has a little production company, Incredible or something like that. Nick Credible or whatever it's called.
It's
so he's talking.
incredible.
Yeah, he was talking about that. So, and then to see everything come about, it's like, wow, that's pretty amazing. But yeah, to answer your question, Kobe Bryant, it will never happen, would be the only person. Dunn said Deion Sanders.
There's no way I'm letting some dude sign my T-shirt on my back.
Not even Kobe?
No.
Not one person.
I'm a man.
Michael Jordan?
No. You're going to sign it on this wall, or I'm going to put the T-shirt in my hand and you sign it that way. But I'm not going to turn around and let you put it on my back. No. No.
I guess I understand that.
Man law, man.
I can't believe you paid money for your gal to go meet mate. Marlon Wayans.
Got to make dreams happen for my gal. That's
Is
her
that
favorite
really
comedian.
That's where I go left. Is if it's her favorite comedian, she would only do that for him. I'm good with it. But if you want to do that for every comedian, okay, all right, I'm good with that.
One thing about Wendy is she don't geek out on anybody. And
she's a Scorpio.
About Marlon Wayans, yeah,
she's a Scorpio. Yeah,
but if it's somebody like she's been a fan of the Wayans for the longest time. She's a big fan, and I think this is her 4th or 5th time we've seen him in as a comedy show, right? Comedy show, and she won't do that for anybody. Yeah. Like she's very selective, but when he comes, she always supports him. Yeah. And so, I'll pay the money to have him go up there and get a T-shirt.
Respect that.
Now, I'm not going to go up there because it's like, I'm not going to sit here and portray you like, oh, you're my favorite. No, I mean, you're not, but I respect.
And not going to take away your wife's experience either.
Yeah, that's her moment. You know exactly. So I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's like me, if I met Kobe, nobody else better be there either. Take away my damn moment.
Yeah. And so, Scarlett
Johansson,
Halle Berry, and Tidra Moses show up, I would like to have my moment too and take a
See, I don't geek out over it. There's not one female I would geek out over.
I won't say geek out, I would say give me a picture.
Even though I love Citron. But
basketball player.
Yeah, I won't geek out, but I love Washington Mystics. I love Citron.
Game yet.
Boy, I love Citron. Okay. If she's watching this, I love you.
Playing, or are you talking about all the above?
All the above. I love Citron.
Okay, yeah, you do.
Yeah, Soji Citron.
Soji. Okay, I want Sonia Citron.
Oh yeah, I call her Soji because she make you drunk. She gonna make you drunk easy. I'm just joking.
That might not be a good picture of her.
It don't matter. I just love how she play. She look good to me. Like her personality. I just love Lisa Citron.
Yeah. What happened to Anisku?
Anisku, I don't like her anymore because her. She just fell off to me. Like she was like a fun, bubbly person. She just got too big for her britches. Like I love Aja Wilson. I met her before. Cool to say what's up to her. Yeah. Hello, what's up? Tall as hell. But hello, what's up? And that's it. I love Jackie Young, but Citron's my girl. Citron. I might geek out over Citron.
Really?
I might geek out
like
a little.
Kevin Hart, Rihanna.
Yes. Yeah. I might do that over Citron.
All right, I'm about to watch her.
And just because not a lot of people would. Like Rihanna, anybody would. So I wouldn't do that for her.
Yeah.
I might get a poster like that of Citron. Nah, I wouldn't do that. That's too much.
Yeah, I agree, Corey. They need Sharma. They should bring back In Living Color. And the Wayans brothers, too.
In living color, you can do what you want to do. Yeah. All right. Color. I think we reached the apex of the show.
Yeah. We didn't do the dang pictures. Dang it.
We can do it later. We can do it another time.
Okay.
Another time. Another show, another time. But maybe I'll get back here on Monday for the game. We'll see how I feel. And go from there. I'm probably going to go to the driving range today. Go hit some golf balls. Chill out. It's 95 degrees outside, so it's kind of hot.
God dang.
Yeah. But it's cloudy. It's a cloudy
That's
95.
dedication right there.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not that bad. And they got misters out there. You're under shade. So
I do miss that about Arizona.
yeah, it's not
I always
bad.
got them misters. I miss
Sounds
Arizona.
like Pete would turn around and let her sign. Hey, on God, Charles, Showwood.
He said, "Show would."
I would even ask her, do you want me to sign your jersey? That's what I would say.
Do you want me to sign your jersey?
Yes, because I want you to remember me, because I'm always going to remember you. I don't want you to ever forget about me.
Okay.
That's right. Anyway, put a bow on it. Appreciate y'all for being on here. As always, more unpopular celebrities always coming soon. It's going to be Philly by himself, man. So show my man some support.
Yeah.
Show him some support.
Don't shut down on the player.
Yeah. But anyway, you got anything else?
Next week?
Nah, not next week.
Next week will be last.
Yeah, last one. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yo, go Birds. Hey,
no AJ Brown.
By the time I'm next to you next week, by the time I talk to y'all next week, I might be off the Spurs bandwagon.
They might be done. They might be. My NBA season might be over. Then we ain't talking about no sports for forever.
Oh man, it's a terrible
FIBA World Cup. FIBA World Cup is starting.
And AJ Brown, forget that dude, man. I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad he's gone. But go Birds.
All right, we out. Peace.